What if you could transform your whole backyard into something that looks like a high-end garden center put it together for about the price of a single takeout dinner, not hundreds of dollars, a handful of dollar store items, and an afternoon? Now, I know the doubts. 3 of them. You think a beautiful backyard costs a fortune. You think dollar store stuff always looks cheap and plasticky. And you think you'd have to be some kind of crafty DIY genius. None of that is true. Not one bit. These are $12 tree garden hacks, perfect for summer, that look like you spent 10 times what you actually did. We're counting all 12 down, from clever to absolutely jaw-dropping. And wait until number 4, the project my neighbor stopped to ask me where I'd bought it and flat out refused to believe cost me about $6. Stay to the end too. There's one free design secret that makes every single one of these look expensive instead of cheap. Let's get into it. Welcome to Nature's Nest TV. So glad you found us. This channel is built on one simple idea. Your outdoor space can feel like a beautiful little sanctuary, no matter how small your yard or your budget. A few dollars and some imagination really is enough. If that's the kind of space you're dreaming of, hit subscribe and tap the bell. That way the budget-friendly DIY and garden ideas we share every week always reach you. All right, grab your glue gun. Let's go. Number 12. Galvanized farmhouse bucket planters. Number 12. Galvanized farmhouse planters. We're starting with an easy win that instantly looks like a pricey garden center piece. Those trendy galvanized metal planters can run $20, $30 each. Here's the surprising part. Dollar Tree sells little metal buckets and tubs that look almost identical. Here's how. Grab a few metal buckets, flip them over, and drill or hammer a few drainage holes in the bottom. Fill them with soil, plant them up with bright summer flowers or herbs, and you're done. Design tip: group a few different sizes together for that collected farmhouse look. Odd numbers always look best. More on that at the end. Cost reality. Buckets, $1.25 each. A bag of soil split between them, a couple of dollars. Total, around $5 or $6 for a cluster of planters that would cost you $60 at the store. Coming up at number 11. The hack that keeps your pots alive through the hottest weeks of summer all by themselves. Number 11. Self-watering planters. Number 11. Self-watering planters. Here's a summer lifesaver. The store-bought self-watering pots cost a small fortune, but you can build the exact same thing from dollar store containers for next to nothing. And in the heat of summer, this one genuinely saves your plants. Here's the surprising part. All it takes is 2 containers and a strip of cloth to wick the water up. Here's how. Take a tall container as a water reservoir, set a second pot inside it, and run a strip of fabric from the soil down into the water below. The plant sips up exactly what it needs. Fill the reservoir, and you can leave for days without a single wilted leaf. Design tip: slip the whole thing inside one of those galvanized buckets, and nobody will ever know. Cost reality. 2 containers, about $2.50. A scrap of cloth, free. Total, a couple of dollars for a self-watering planter that sells for $20 or more. Up next at number 10, the elegant evergreen accent that usually costs $40 a piece, made from a bag of fake leaves. Number 10, faux boxwood topiaries. Number 10, faux boxwood topiaries. Those tidy little topiary balls you see flanking fancy front doors? They look so elegant, and they're shockingly expensive, often $40 or more for a single one. Here's the surprising part. You can fake them perfectly with dollar store greenery. Here's how. Buy a foam ball and a handful of artificial boxwood or fern stems. Snip the greenery short and poke or hot glue the pieces all over the ball until it's completely covered. Set it in a nice pot and you've got a designer topiary. Design tip: a matching pair on either side of a door or step instantly makes an entrance look high-end and intentional. Cost reality. Foam ball, $1.25. A few packs of greenery, a few dollars. Total, under $5 for something that retails for $40, and a matching pair for under $10. Coming up at number 9, the boutique garden accent you can build, from a round base and a bag of shiny gems. Number 9. Decorative gazing globe. Number 9. A decorative gazing globe. Stroll through a garden boutique and you'll find these gleaming mirror and mosaic orbs priced at $50, $60. Here's the surprising part. You can make a stunning one for a couple of dollars with flat-backed gems. Here's how. Start with any round base, a dollar store ball, 2 plastic bowls glued rim to rim, even an old bowling ball if you have one. Then hot glue those flat marbles and gems all over it in a pattern until the whole surface sparkles. Design tip, tuck it low among your plants so it peeks out and catches the light. It looks like a real piece of garden art. Cost reality. Base, $1.25. A few bags of gems, a few dollars. Total, around $5 for a glittering orb that sells for 10 times that. Up next at number 8, the custom-look stepping stones that turn a plain path into something that looks professionally laid. A custom mosaic stepping stone can cost $25 or more at a garden store. Here's the surprising part. Yours will look just as artful for the price of a bag of gems. Here's how. The easiest version, press flat glass gems and pebbles into a plain paver or set them into a simple stepping stone mold. Arrange them in a sunburst, a spiral, or just scatter them and let it set. Lay a few down the garden as a path. Design tip, repeat the same color of gem across all your stones so the path looks like a designed set instead of a random craft project. Cost reality, gems and pebbles, a few dollars, a plain paver or mold, $1 or $2. Total, a few dollars a stone versus 25 plus at the store. Coming up at number 7, the lush, overflowing hanging baskets that make a patio look like it belongs in a magazine. Those gorgeous cascading hanging baskets at the nursery are easily $30 or $40 each. Here's the surprising part. The wire basket underneath is the cheap part, and Dollar Tree has it. Here's how. Grab a wire basket and a liner, a cocoa liner, or even a dollar store one. Fill it with soil and plant trailing summer flowers and greenery around the edges so they spill over. Hang it from a hook and it looks instantly lush and expensive. Design tip, pack it fuller than feels reasonable. Abundance is what makes a basket look high-end, not a few sparse stems. Grow tip, in summer heat, baskets dry out fast. Line yours with a plastic bag, poke a couple of drainage holes, then add soil. That hidden liner holds moisture and saves you watering twice a day. Cost reality. Basket and liner. A few dollars, a few small plants. The main cost. Total? Well, under what the nursery charges for one finished basket, and you choose exactly what's in it. Up next at number 6, the resort-style path lighting that costs a fortune in stores and pennies to make yourself. Number 6, solar pathway lanterns. Lining a path with warm glowing lanterns gives a yard that magical resort at dusk feeling. Store-bought solar lights, though, add up fast. Here's the surprising part. Dollar Tree sells inexpensive solar lights and glass jars, and together they make something beautiful. Here's how. Take a glass jar, decorate it with a little frosting spray, or some glued gems if you like, and drop a small solar light into the top so it charges by day and glows by night. Line several down your walkway or steps. Design tip, space them evenly and use an odd number, 3, 5, 7. Even spacing is what reads as designed. Cost reality. Jars and solar lights. $1.25 each. Total? A few dollars for a row of lanterns that would cost $40 or $50 as a store set. Coming up at number 5, the luxury water feature that looks like it cost hundreds, built from stacked pots. Hey, quick pause, just a second. If your project list is already growing, do me a favor and tap that like button. It genuinely helps this reach more people who want a beautiful backyard without the big price tag. And tell me in the comments, which one are you making first? I read every single one and I truly love seeing your before and afters. We've got 6 more to go, and this is where it gets really impressive. Keep watching. Number 5, DIY tiered water fountain. Number 5, a tiered water fountain. Nothing says expensive garden like the gentle sound of running water. Real fountains cost hundreds. Here's the surprising part. You can build a charming patio version from stacked dollar store bowls and pots. Here's how. Stack a few terracotta look pots or bowls from largest to smallest, gluing them in a slightly off-center tier. Hide a small water pump in the base, run the tubing up through the center, and let the water trickle down from one level to the next over decorative stones. I'll be honest, the little pump is the one piece you'll likely grab elsewhere, and it's still inexpensive. If there's no outlet nearby, a small solar fountain pump kit runs on sunshine alone, so you can put your fountain anywhere. Design tip: tuck trailing plants and pebbles around the base so it looks like a finished built-in feature. Cost reality: pots and bowls, a few dollars, a small pump, a modest add-on. Total, around $15, all in, for the look of a several $100 fountain. Up next at number 4, the one I teased at the start. The project my neighbor was sure I'd bought from a boutique. Number 4, hanging jar lantern chandelier. Number 4, here it is, the one I promised. A hanging lantern chandelier. Picture a cluster of softly glowing lanterns floating over your patio table at dusk. When my neighbor saw mine, she immediately asked which store I'd ordered it from, and would not believe me when I said I made it for about $6. Here's the surprising part: it's just glass jars, twine, and little flameless LED tea lights. Here's how. Tie twine or thin rope around the neck of several glass jars or vases, leaving a loop to hang each one. Drop a battery tea light inside and hang them at different heights from a shepherd's hook, a branch, or a hook above your table. As the sun goes down, they glow like something from a high-end patio store. Design tip: vary the heights and cluster them close. A tight layered group looks far more designer than a few scattered lights. Cost reality: jars, $1.25 each, tea lights and twine, a couple of dollars. Total, about $6 for a centerpiece that would easily be $50 or $60 in a boutique. Up next at number 3, the living green wall that gives you privacy and looks like a designer installation. Number 3, vertical living wall. This is where it starts to feel like a real designer space. A green wall, that lush vertical sheet of plants, can cost a fortune as a kit. Here's the surprising part: you can build one from a hanging shoe organizer, of all things. Here's how. Take a fabric hanging shoe organizer, hang it on a fence or a bare wall, poke a few drainage holes in each pocket, and fill the pockets with soil and small plants, herbs, trailing greenery, even strawberries. Within weeks, it fills into a living wall that also softens an ugly fence and adds privacy. Design tip: mix trailing plants with upright ones so it looks full and intentional rather than gridded. Cost reality: the organizer, $1.25. Soil and small plants, the main cost. Total, a few dollars plus plants for a feature that sells as a kit for well over $100. And now, number 2. The showstopper. The one that turns a plain patio into a private little resort cabana. Number 2, curtained privacy nook plus string lights. Number 2, a private curtained nook. This is the transformation that makes people gasp. You take an exposed boring corner of a patio or balcony and you turn it into a softly lit curtained cabana that feels like a resort. And it's almost all dollar store materials. Here's the surprising part. Outdoor curtains are normally the expensive part, but flowing dollar store fabric panels or shower curtains do the same job beautifully. Here's how. Run a tension rod or string a length of wire or rope across a corner or pergola. Hang a few lightweight curtain panels so they billow in the breeze. Then drape warm string lights along the top. Add a chair and a plant, and suddenly you have a private, magazine-worthy little retreat. Design tip: let the curtains puddle slightly at the bottom. That bit of extra length reads as luxurious, not skimpy. And if you're in a breezy spot, sew or clip a few small washers or a length of chain into the bottom. Hem so they hang beautifully instead of blowing around. Cost reality: curtain panels, $1.25 each. A rod or wire, and lights, a few dollars. Total, around $15 for a cabana corner that looks like a designer built it. But we've saved the best for last. Number 1 isn't a single hack. It's what happens when you put them all together. Number 1, the complete Dollar Tree Summer Oasis capstone. And finally, number 1, the complete Summer Oasis. Here's why it earns the top spot. Everything we've made comes together right here, in one corner. This is the move that turns a dozen separate hacks into a single breathtaking space, the kind you actually want to spend your whole summer in. Here's how it all layers together. Start with that curtain nook from number 2 as your backdrop. Fill the space with your galvanized planters and overflowing hanging baskets. Tuck the little fountain into a corner for the sound of water. Line the path with your solar lanterns, hang the jar chandelier above a small table, and set a glowing gazing orb among the greenery. Suddenly it's not a collection of crafts, it's a destination, a private glowing green retreat that looks like it cost thousands and a designer's eye, and cost you a stack of dollar store receipts and a few good afternoons. Design tip: keep a single mood running through it all: warm light, soft fabric, lots of green. That consistency is what makes a space feel designed instead of busy. Cost reality: you've gathered every piece across this list. Total, under $30 all told for an entire backyard transformation. And here's what really matters. This isn't about looking expensive for its own sake. It's about walking out your back door on a summer evening into a space that feels calm and beautiful and entirely yours, and knowing you made it with your own hands for almost nothing. That feeling is the whole point. Now, the free design secret I promised, the one rule that makes the difference between dollar store stuff that looks cheap and dollar store stuff that looks expensive. And it costs you absolutely nothing. Here it is: cohesion. Group things in odd numbers and let one element repeat. Here's why it works. And it's all about how the eye reads a space. When we see a jumble of random mismatched objects, the brain labels it clutter, cheap, accidental, busy. But when we see the same thing repeated or a tidy group of 3 or 5, the brain reads it as deliberate, intentional, and intentional always looks expensive. So instead of one lonely planter, you cluster 3. Instead of 5 different colors of pot, you choose one color and repeat it. Instead of scattering your lanterns randomly, you line them up evenly. Same cheap items, but now they look curated. There's a tiny finishing move too. If your pieces clash, give them all one coat of the same color of paint. Suddenly a pile of mismatched plastic looks like a coordinated high-end set. So here's your do-it-now homework. Look at your patio or porch right now. Group your decor in 3s and 5s, line things up evenly, and pull out anything that clashes with everything else. That one free habit is the invisible difference between a pile of dollar store finds and a space that looks designed. So, there you have it. $12 tree garden hacks that prove you don't need a fortune, dollar store finds don't have to look cheap, and you absolutely don't need to be a crafty genius to have a beautiful backyard. You just need a few dollars and a free afternoon. Think back over what we made, from those farmhouse bucket planters and faux topiaries, to that glowing jar chandelier, to the private curtained cabana, all the way to a complete summer oasis for under $30. Every one of these is cheap. Every one of them is doable, and every one of them turns a plain space into somewhere you'll actually want to spend your summer. Now I want to hear from you. Which one are you making this weekend? Building the curtained nook, hanging the jar chandelier, or starting with those bucket planters? Tell me your plan in the comments. I read everyone, and I love seeing your before and afters. If this helped and you're not subscribed yet, now's the moment. Hit subscribe, tap the bell, and join a whole community of people making beautiful spaces on a budget, $1 store find at a time. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. It truly means a lot. Now go transform that corner and make something amazing. I'll see you in the next one.